Yeah, now is as good a time as any, really, to introduce who is going to be the brand new face of Morning News today, along with this beautiful young lady.
Well, veteran broadcaster Dan Moyane will be gracing our screens from 6 o'clock on Monday morning as my new co-anchor.
There's going to be another change, of course. I'll be moving off along with my coffee cup. It's still going to be with me. It will be with me every single day, along with Eleni Jokos. The two of us are going to be hosting 9 to 1, mid-morning news, if you will, just after MNT. So from me, it's goodbye, and really to the man in shot at the moment, Dan Moyane. Welcome back to you. So, of course, here a few years ago.
Yes, thank you very much. Hopefully you won't need as much coffee between 9 o'clock and 1 o'clock.
It gives me more time to make cups of coffee before Eleni and I actually go on air.
I think that's the motivation behind this movie. Gareth just insists on sleeping in. A few extra Z's he wants to put in. But Dan, you bring with you a wealth of experience to morning television as well. Of course, you're not a stranger to eNCA. What kind of input do you think that you'll have on the show, and insight as well, especially to morning viewers, those who wake up in the morning and switch on? What would you like them to see?
You see, the past is just that. It is the past, and it informs the present. So I won't count much about what has happened in the past. What's important is what we do today to create a new future. So I'm hoping that together with a team of producers, writers, and all the young people who make this show happen, and of course you as my co-anchor will be able to chart a new way for morning news today.
Of course, the real big issue is how ready are you to start getting up again at 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning? People ask, why do I drink so much coffee? It's true. It's 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning that we're getting up to get you. Not just us, of course. There's the entire team behind us and the team that puts it to air. I mean, you did morning radio, morning TV for so long. Are you ready to do that again?
Yeah, for so many years, I woke up at 3 a.m. in the morning. And in the last 4 years, since I was last on eNCA, then it was eNews,
yes, right.
I've been waking up around about 5 o'clock. So I just have to roll the clock back 1 hour earlier and be able to do that.
Dan, now I'm going to put you on the spot. You and I were chatting earlier about your many encounters with the great Nelson Mandela, because you have personal experience on such a wide range of issues. Briefly, just tell us about one of your encounters with Dr. Madiba.
You promised not to ask me this one.
That's why I said I'm going to put you on the spot.
Yeah, I've been fortunate, like many other people who've been involved in the media for a long time, to have had different times met Madiba. The first time I met him was just after he had come out of prison in 1990, his first trip outside of South Africa, when he went to the then ANC headquarters in Lusaka. On his way back from Lusaka, he came via Maputo, where I'd been based, and I was working as a journalist at Radio Mozambique's English service and also stringing for the BBC World Service, and we were part of the community of South Africans who were there to welcome him. I was fortunate that one morning I was called to come and see Madiba at breakfast. He was there with Mama Winnie at the time. She was still married to Winnie Madikizela Mandela. And subsequent to that, back in South Africa, after I returned in '91, on many other occasions, I've had times to be with him. But one of the fondest memories I have was back in Maputo, at a birthday party at Mama Grasa Michelle's place. I happened to be invited. I was in Maputo, and we spent this evening with Madiba. It was 1997. I had just gone off air from Radio 702 at the time after doing the morning show with John Robbie. And we were sitting there with Tata Madiba in the evening, dancing the night away, talking, and he was very keen. You know, he's got this ability of making you feel so special in his presence, that he's giving you his attention. And he was really concerned. He wanted to know, Dan, so what are you going to do now? Why have you left 702? And at some point, I was sitting with Zinzi. I looked at Zinzi Mandela. I looked at the time. I said, it's 2 a.m. I said, Tata, what are you doing here? He says, no, I'm still having fun.
Dan, for the moment, we'll leave it there. Of course, as you can see, the very capable Dan Moyane going to be with us. I want to wish you and Ayanda the very best of luck as you head over and you take over morning news. So I'm even willing to give you my coffee cup as I slide that over to you.
Is this a gift?
It's got to stay.
That is an honor. Let me tell you.
It's got to stay on the
Gareth
desk.
does not let anybody use his coffee.
Gareth, all the best to you as well
you.
in the new time slot. I'm sure you and Eleni will do very well. It is a very important time in the lineup, in the day of a 24-hour news channel. So all the best to you.
So one of the two voices you're going to get used to over the next few months, I'm sure. A big welcome to veteran broadcaster Dan Moyane. I step away from this show as of today. Eleni Jokos and I are together from Monday. But you, ma'am, are not going anywhere.
Nope, I am not. And don't despair, Gareth has mentioned that he will be there from 9 to 1. It just means that he sleeps in a little bit more. And he has assured me that it wasn't anything that I did or said. Now, Gareth said to me as if he was breaking keeping up with me. It's not you, it's me. But in true Gareth fashion of loving the mornings as well. So he will be with you from 9 to 1.
News that moves. eNCA.com.